The wise men had departed, their camels laden with gifts and their hearts brimming with wonder. The star that had guided them to Bethlehem had faded, leaving a void in the night sky. In its place, a different kind of message arrived, carried on the wings of an angel. Joseph, shaken from his slumber, listened intently to the divine messenger. Danger lurked, the angel warned, a threat aimed at the heart of the Holy Family. Herod, the king, driven by envy and fear, sought to eliminate the newborn king. His throne, he believed, was at stake, threatened by the arrival of this innocent child. The angel's instructions were clear and urgent. Joseph was to take Mary and Jesus and flee to Egypt. There they would find safety, a haven from the storm brewing in their homeland. Joseph, ever obedient, didn't hesitate. Under the cover of darkness, they slipped out of Bethlehem. Joseph, strong and resolute, led the way, his every step fueled by love for his family and trust in God's plan. Mary, cradling the infant Jesus close to her heart, must have trembled with a mixture of fear and faith. The journey was long and arduous, the road ahead uncertain, yet they pressed on, guided by the faintest glimmer of hope and the unwavering belief that God was with them. Each whispered prayer, each shared glance between husband and wife, reaffirmed their commitment to protect the precious life entrusted to their care. Little did they know, their flight would become a testament to the lengths to which God would go to safeguard his son. Back in Jerusalem, Herod seethed. The news brought to him by the wise men, news of a newborn king, had ignited a firestorm of fear and insecurity within his heart. The thought of a rival, a threat to his power, consumed his every thought. Paranoia gnawed at the edges of his sanity, twisting his judgment and hardening his heart. He had ruled with an iron fist for decades, eliminating anyone he perceived as a threat. Now a baby, wrapped in swaddling clothes, had become his ultimate enemy. His grip on power, he believed, depended on the elimination of this potential rival. The irony was lost on Herod. His fear stemmed not from strength, but from the fragility of his own mortality. Blinded by fear and consumed by his lust for power, Herod made a chilling decree. He ordered the execution of all male infants in and around Bethlehem, 2 years old and younger. The cries of mothers echoed through the streets, their anguish a heart-wrenching symphony of grief and despair. The cobblestone streets, once bustling with life, were stained with the blood of innocents. Herod's reign of terror, fueled by fear and paranoia, had reached its horrifying crescendo. His attempt to extinguish the light of the newborn king had plunged his own kingdom into darkness. The slaughter of the innocents would forever stain his legacy, a stark reminder of the depths of depravity to which fear can drive a man. Meanwhile, far from the horrors unfolding in Bethlehem, Joseph, Mary, and Jesus found sanctuary in Egypt. The land of the Pharaohs, once a place of captivity for the Israelites, now offered them refuge and protection. Here, amidst the bustling markets and ancient temples, they sought to rebuild their lives. Joseph, a skilled carpenter, would have found work providing for his family with quiet dignity. Mary, ever the devoted mother, would have showered her son with love and tenderness, nurturing the divine spark that resided within him. And Jesus, oblivious to the danger he had escaped, would have experienced the simple joys of childhood, the warmth of his mother's embrace, the sound of his father's voice. Years passed, and the shadow of Herod's reign eventually lifted. After the king's death, an angel appeared to Joseph once more, urging him to return to the land of Israel. Packing their meager belongings, they journeyed back, their hearts filled with a mix of anticipation and trepidation. They eventually settled in the town of Nazareth, where Jesus would spend his formative years. The journey to Egypt had been one of fear and uncertainty, a testament to the lengths to which God would go to protect his son. But it was also a journey of faith, a testament to the unwavering love and devotion of a young couple chosen to raise the Son of God. As Jesus grew, so too did the realization of his divine purpose, a purpose that would ultimately lead him to a cross, where he would willingly lay down his life for the salvation of all mankind. "My kingdom is not of this world," Jesus would later declare, his words echoing through the corridors of time, a poignant reminder that his kingdom transcended the boundaries of earthly power and dominion.